3, 2, 1, and we are officially live. We're starting the show, and welcome, Portia.
Welcome, Jamal. Hey, everybody on Facebook. Hey to everybody on Instagram.
Yep.
We are so glad you are here. We're giving people a second to come in. You know, we're so grateful. Hey, y'all. We see you. Hey, everybody. Welcome, welcome. We're so glad you are here joining with us on another Sunday for our God's Got Jokes TV brunch show. And as always, we live. Hey, we live.
Hey,
we live. Hey, we live. Tag somebody and press the share. Hey, we live. Tag somebody and press the share. Hey, we live. Tag somebody and press the share. Hey, we live. Tag somebody and press the share. Hey, we live. We live. We live.
we live. We live.
We live. We live.
Hey,
we live. We live.
Hey, ooh, Millie Rock. Okay, get it, girl.
Nah.
Okay. The show's not officially started until we sing that song. Just so this is your first time tuning in. We're not officially started until we do that song. So, welcome to our Sunday brunch. Welcome to God's Got Jokes TV. Welcome. I am Jamal Richardson. If you're tuning in on Portia's Facebook, and if you're tuning in on my Instagram, this is my lovely fiance, Portia D. Williams. Introduce yourself.
And I am Portia D. Williams, and this is my lovely fiance, handsome fiance, Mr. Jamal Richardson, and together we are God's Got Jokes TV.
Yeah.
And so we're so glad that y'all are here joining with us on today.
Yeah.
We have a great, fun, exciting lineup. Like we're super excited about. So we've got a birthday update from Jamal as he just turned what? 31.
I'm old. I'm not.
Oh, yeah, you are.
Hey, look, I feel young, so that's all that matters.
He's got a birthday update. We also have What We're Watching, one of our favorite segments. And because what we're watching is, it's steeped and it's a little heavier than usual, we're going to take up a great portion of our time today for what we're watching. And we don't really have a game plan this week, but that's okay because we're going to be talking about Insecure. We're going to be talking about Who Killed Malcolm X.
The documentary.
And we're going to be talking about that what?
Ooh, that, I don't even call it a battle, but like the Teddy Riley versus Babyface incident.
The incident. Let's get into it. So, first and foremost, we have shared that Jamal just turned what? 31. And so, Jamal, happy birthday.
Thank you, babe.
Happy birthday. We had a great time on your birthday. So, you want to share with folks what we did for #quarantined and turning birthday?
Shout out to the quarantine birthday. That was fun. It was a really good birthday. 31 is it's not a big year, but it was a big year for me because we're quarantined and we, wasn't doing much. I wasn't planning on doing much, but, it still ended up being really, really fun thanks to this lovely young lady right here.
Oh, I tried.
Woke up that morning like, what am I going to do for my 31st? Not really anything. I'm going to go to this corner, to that corner, walk back. I'm alive, thank God. And, she says, hey, I have a surprise for you. And, she put together this whole video of all of it's like a conglomerate of all of our memories, or some of our memories, not all. We have a lot of memories together.
Lots of memories.
So, she put a video together and, just reliving some of our biggest memories, some memories I didn't even know that she was recording. Like, she had a lot of footage of me just being me, which is really cool because I'm a memory maker, not really a memory recorder, and she documented all of these things. So it was really cool to relive those memories that I thought I just had to lock up in my brain. Just to know that somebody has them on file is really fun, and it's really, really meant a lot to me. For those who don't know, I'm a huge nostalgia junkie, so I love reliving memories and reliving nostalgia and having nostalgia collected in a database somewhere to really relive it.
And when I was growing up as a kid, my dad used to always have a camera in my face. He had a big old camcorder. I don't know if, you grew up in a house where your family liked to take photos and pictures. My grandmother loved to take pictures. And so my father is a memory collector himself because my grandmother was that way. Mm-hmm. She loved to take pictures. She loved to document all of our family memories. And so I, just like my grandmother and my father, I like to keep my camera ready for moments. And so there was many times where Jamal was taking pictures and taking videos, and then there were times where I was taking photos and videos. And many of the videos that he saw and the pictures he saw, there were moments that, of course, he remembered the moments, but he didn't know that I was taking those pictures or those videos. Idea. And he's just like, what? You got footage from this? Or what? You got pictures from this? Yeah. And it's been great just kind of reliving some of those memories. So on Jamal's phone, he has a Portia file. And on my phone, I have a Jamal file of just things that we just kind of catch each other in the moment so that we can just share and reminisce and laugh and goof off about. And we've had some really, really great moments over these last almost 2 years, and so it was really a lot of fun to relive some of those memories.
It was really fun. And it was a lot of love in my birthday, even though it was just the two of us, and the only thing that was missing was my family, and then she still made that happen. She baked me a birthday cake, put some candles on it. We called all my mom and my brother, her family. We all came together on FaceTime, and we all sang happy birthday. It was a really cool, family feel. It felt like a real birthday party, to be honest.
No, it was a real birthday party. Yeah. It was just real in a different kind of way, because it was a different kind of year. And so we popped champagne, and
you gotta pop a bottle.
We popped the bottle, and we had everybody on FaceTime and Google Duo, and so we were able to really see our family members and our loved ones and really get a chance to celebrate you. And there were some speeches.
We should celebrate me, yes.
Yes, we should. We definitely should, and I'm glad we did. And it was a really good time. And of course, Jamal was able to watch whatever he wanted to watch on that TV, child. And so, and we did take out. So that was the one time, not one time, but that was a time where we allowed ourselves to really have, how you really want, the meal you want. When it's your birthday, you should treat yourself to the meal you want.
Yeah. Treat yourself on your birthday, y'all. Don't let the quarantine stop you from treating yourself on your birthday. Be responsible. Don't use up all your resources every day in the quarantine. But if your birthday happens to be in the quarantine, order whatever you want, splurge.
As you would in if we weren't in quarantine. Just enjoy your birthday. Yeah. Enjoy your birthday. So Jamal, did you have any shocking revelations on your birthday?
So I was walking around outside, walking the dog or whatever, and
yes, you were outside with a purpose.
Yes, I was outside with a purpose. I wasn't just breaking quarantine. No, I'm not going to jail. Not that you would go to jail for breaking quarantine. I don't know how this works anymore. But I was outside walking the dog, and I saw the birds were chirping. I've never heard. I'm from New York. We hear, but you don't usually hear actual birds chirping. They were singing. They were harmonizing.
Felt like a Disney movie.
Yeah, it's like Cinderella was outside and
or Snow White.
Yeah, when they sing and then the birds just start making them outfit. It felt like one of those moments. And they were just singing, and then I looked over and I saw a bumblebee. So it was I was like, when was the last time you really saw a bumblebee? You know what I mean? They're almost extinct now. And it just shows you how us not being outside really reset nature. You know what I mean?
That's real.
The birds are chirping, the bees are out. I saw a deer. The wildlife is reclaiming its property. That's all I'm saying.
But since we've been in quarantine, I feel like the birds and the bees, the birds and the bees and the trees and the deers and all of the wildlife and all of the nature is having a chance to really enjoy itself in ways that it couldn't because we're too busy roaming the earth and whatnot.
The lions are sleeping in the street in South Africa.
I saw that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that.
In Thailand, the monkeys are raiding the market.
Wow.
All the animals are it's like a reverse Noah's Ark. All the humans are 2x2 and the animals are reclaiming the land. No. It's Corona's Ark.
No, Corona's Ark. You know what, Jamal? I can't with you.
I cried
Not
myself.
Corona's Ark.
I'm sorry.
You know what, though? You ain't lying, though.
I'm not lying.
It's just nature is continuing to do what it does. And we just kind of just chilling.
It's like they said in all those Jurassic Park movies, life finds a way.
Life finds a way. So, you holding up all right in this quarantine? You holding up all right? Y'all holding up okay? As well as you're able. Listen, I pray that y'all are doing as best as you can. I know it's, especially if you live alone, I know it's hard not being able to have
FaceTime the people
connection.
you know live alone. You know what I mean?
Check on your strong friends.
Yeah.
Check on your people. Check on the people who are by themselves. Please check on your people. Call people, text people, email people, something, just pick up and just reach out and connect. And I'm not going to lie and sit here and say I'm not tired of the devices. I'm not going to sit here and say I'm not tired of the FaceTimes and the Duos and the Zooms and the WebExes and all these other different platforms. I'm not going to say that I'm not tired of those things. And this is probably the longest that I've ever stayed at devices, like in life.
Right.
And I think I'm even starting to low-key like get headaches from like all the devices. And so I'm even encouraging people to like put your devices down, like to do whatever you need to do to kind of like disconnect. Like disconnecting is all right. I don't necessarily feel the pressure to be like, super duper extra connected just because we don't have in-person interactions.
Don't be afraid to disconnect. Do something. Give yourself the chance to do something you haven't done in a while, like jumping jacks. You know what I mean?
You did that.
I do. I got to keep the blood moving. You know what I mean? Don't want to get like lethargic or anything like that.
That's it.
I work too hard to lose weight.
I know that's right. I know that's right.
Yeah.
Come on, somebody.
Yeah, and pray for check in on your friends who are alone. Check in on your friends who have like Sprint and Metro PCS because their signals don't allow them to like connect with everybody the right way. Check in on your friends with government phones. Nextel. All them other joints, you know what I mean? Like, they need connection too. So just check in on them. It won't be for a long time because their signal's a little shaky. But, like...
You know what?
Just saying.
It's
a reality.
It is. But in short, check on your people, y'all. Check on your people. Yeah. If you got to call one person a day, that's fine. Whatever you got to do, you could even just send a text.
Send a text, yeah.
Just to check on people.
You ain't got to be calling people for everything. Just text them. Make sure they're alive.
Because everybody's handling this quarantine a lot differently. Everyone's handling it differently. So just check on folk, And speaking of, like, looking at screens, I think it's time for What We're Watching.
What we're watching.
Hey, what we're watching. What?
I'm just, like the old Saturday morning cartoons, and every time the theme song ends, always that one guy's like, watch.
Okay.
Okay.
No.
I'm a nerd. Okay.
You are. I'll co-sign it. Yeah, you're a nerd. But your nerdiness is like cute though.
Yeah.
Like I like your nerdiness.
Go tell it on the mountain.
Okay. Jamal's a nerd. I love it. It's great. So what we're watching.
So what have we been watching?
Well, it started off last Sunday since we last synced y'all.
Yeah.
And you last synced us. We were watching the highly anticipated comeback of Insecure.
Oh, it's finally back.
Finally back.
I'm talking like I've been watching it since day one.
I know, you binge watched it for the first time like 2 weeks ago.
I know, but it's good. Great. I'm hooked.
It is. It's a great show.
Yeah.
And I don't want to give away the plot line, even though we got some insecurity.
Ooh. Insecurity. Oh.
Yep. Sip. Even though there's a lot of tea on Insecure, I don't want to give away all of the plot line just in case if people haven't caught up. But you know what? Next week is fair game, okay?
You so ethical.
I'll be trying.
Yeah, she's not the type of person who ruins plot lines and spoils things. Even though it's already been a week, some people would already be spoiling things. But y'all had a chance to watch it.
People spoiled it the day of.
Right?
Okay. In real time.
If you don't want to spoil things, stay off Twitter.
That's it. Hello. But, so Insecure has come back. And you know what I'm really appreciating about this season?
What are you appreciating?
Issa has really experienced some growth. I'm really appreciating the growth of Issa. I am really disappointed in just how much of a decline in growth that Molly is having. I need Molly to get back on the couch, y'all. I need her to get on the couch and do her work. And
by couch, she means therapy. A lot of y'all have different interpretations of what couch means.
Yeah.
And y'all telling on yourselves right now.
Yeah. So the couch, not laid up on somebody else's couch. Bloop. Not laid up on somebody else's couch, but I'm saying going to therapy. So when I say get on the couch, I mean therapy. So that's like a, for those who may not know me like that, that's like a code word for me, like the couch. Get on the couch, okay?
Okay.
So Molly needs to get back on the couch, and she needs to do her work. I am really excited about this relationship-ish that is blossoming between Lawrence and another character.
Right.
Lawrence moving on with his life. I like it. I dig it. Issa being a grown woman about it. I like it. Your buddy is on the show. Which we got a little excited. I was like, oh, I know him. I was like, you do?
Yeah, Reggie Conquest. He's another stand-up comedian. He's in the show. Shout outs to him. He did a good job. He's really funny. He's really good comic relief for that episode.
Yeah, he was. I actually really, really enjoyed him, for real. Like, I really liked him. You know, like the feeling that Lil Rel gave us in Get Out? That's what your buddy is doing for me in this show. I don't remember his character's name. Do you remember his character's name?
No, I don't.
Yeah, I don't remember his character's name.
I don't remember characters' names until, like, they're 2 seasons in.
Oh, okay. I like the part where he was like, what he said, like, welcome to having, like, a full-size man or something like that. Yeah, I like that. That was funny. Because, and the reason why I love that is because you know how like when you watching shows and like especially like shows that are based in LA, you see like a particular body type. Like everybody's like mad ripped and like slender, and you see all certain types of body types. And we are celebrating more full-figured women in Hollywood, you know what I mean? And women who, who have various body types. But we don't see that a lot of times with men. So I really appreciated seeing a man who is a full figure playing a romantic role.
You don't hear full-figured man too often.
Yeah, but I mean playing like a romantic role, Like he said husky dick. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's playing like a love interest.
Yeah.
Love-ish interest-ish. But still, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's not like this, ooh, look at that hot dude. Like, look at him, like, the muscles and that six-pack and all that, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah, he's not body type hungry, no.
Yeah, no, like, I really appreciate, the diversity. The body diversity. Come on, body diversity.
The body.
Diversify the bodies to make it look more like the rest of us. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, it's nice to see, shorter, plump, in between shade black women. I like to feel seen with natural hair. Like, I like to feel seen.
Right.
Amen.
Right.
All that. I like to feel seen. So I really say all to say I really do appreciate all that Insecure is seeking to supply and to represent with just different body types and different shades and just different varieties of black people. Like, I am really enjoying Insecure in that way. And, it's all good tea. You got some question of, what makes and breaks the girl code? Who's really breaking the girl code? Is there a girl code? Who's breaking the bro code? All that.
Ain't like, nobody breaking the bro code right now. And that's my favorite part. You usually see people breaking bro code all the time.
Do they really?
I mean, in TV.
Oh.
It's always two men like going against each other, like, yo, guy code, like, what are you doing?
Oh.
And this time it's the women who are like, what are you doing? Why are you talking like that? You know what I mean?
What's the bro code? Don't answer that. I'm curious to know. But that's a sidebar conversation. I'm like, oh, y'all have a bro code. What's the bro code? I want to be in on the know.
It was a whole TV show called Guy Code. It explains everything.
Really?
Yeah, MTV.
Oh, well, you didn't put me on. Oh, MTV?
Yeah.
Oh, see, I started watching MTV when I was, like, in college.
You're not missing anything.
I know.
It's basically like how we feel about BET, but for white people.
Oh. Yeah, like, I haven't watched, like, MTV since, like, Cribs. Like, when Wildin' Out was, like, good. Or different. I shouldn't say like it's not good now. I mean, just different. Like, I was watching different things. It's so interesting how like your television tastes evolve as you mature.
Yeah.
This is 30 watching, like it's like, oh, okay, cool.
Yeah. Just for everybody watching, like, your tastes in television will change as you get older, but don't let yourself become that old person who only watches Wheel of Fortune, Jeopardy, and the news. Diversify your viewing.
Hey, my mom watches Jeopardy, Wheel of Fortune, and the news.
But she watches other stuff.
Yeah, she watches OWN.
Yeah. My grandmother, that's all she watched. She watched the morning news, the afternoon news, the evening news. Wheel of Fortune, Jeopardy, and then she sprinkled in a couple of soap operas. But, black mothers call them stories.
Oh, yeah, the stories. You know what's funny? We tried to watch Wheel of Fortune this week, and then it was breaking news about the coronavirus and people opening up their states and their beaches. And I was just like, what?
Yeah.
The one time we tried to watch Wheel of Fortune, it was an update.
And I was mad because they said breaking news. And I was like, at this point, we've been quarantined for like how many weeks and months? And the coronavirus is not breaking. It's like, breaking news. More people sick, more people dead. Like, it's not breaking news.
Like,
we knew that was happening.
Like, y'all couldn't wait to report that at 11 o'clock.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? So, the one time we tried to watch Wheel of Fortune, so what we didn't watch was Wheel of Fortune. We wanted to watch it just for old time's sake to get a kick and get a laugh, and it didn't happen. So, I was highly disappointed. Yeah. But what we did manage to watch is also Who Killed Malcolm X on Netflix.
That's a good documentary on Netflix. Netflix is known for their documentaries, and this one did not disappoint. It's about this guy who, he's not even like a paid researcher. He's a tour guide in his day-to-day life, and he just felt really passionate about like that the Malcolm X's murder and assassination was never really solved, and the people convicted were like wrongfully convicted, well, except for one, but like it was just innocent people convicted on that murder, and he was like dead serious about investigating who did it.
Who done it?
Who done it? And
who somebody's done it.
Ooh, and that thing.
It was woo, child. And let me tell you something. If you didn't know, now you do know. So, we are, in the city of Newark.
Right.
And Newark was all up and through that thing, child. And when I tell you the I was like, ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh. Ooh.
Lots of twists and turns. Like,
you
would have thought that somebody wrote it. Like, the plot, look, I thought it was a plot to an actual TV show, but it's real life, and they said that, ooh. I don't want to spoil nothing.
I don't want to spoil that
Go watch it.
Please watch it.
Educate yourselves.
And, and also content created by us, we need to be supporting.
Yeah.
Even if it's not up to our personal standards, we should still support the things that we are creating. So, like, for instance, Jamal and I, we gave Black AF a run. We tried. We watched 2 episodes. We might go back to it at some point. I'm not saying it wasn't good. I'm not saying any of that. I'm just saying we tried to get through it on a Friday night. Maybe that wasn't the right time to watch it. Maybe we should have been watching it on a Monday morning.
Maybe the jokes could hit a little harder. That's all I'm saying. I was just, like sometimes you watch a sitcom and you just end up staring at the screen, and then you're just like, oh, that was supposed to be a joke. That was a lot of that for me.
Here's the thing. We owe it to ourselves. I mean, unless you just don't got the time, because you just ain't got the time. But I say, for the ratings, sometimes I feel like we owe it to other black creatives to support what we're trying to do. I mean, an episode. I mean, if you don't want to commit to the whole series, it ain't personal. Sometimes, but it's very hard being a black creative, being a black writer, a black director, a black filmmaker, a black showrunner. It's very difficult. Even being a black script supervisor, it is very hard in the industry. And so I do think, for the culture, if we could at least support, enough to at least give it a rating or so. 8 minutes is all you need for a Nielsen rating. 8 minutes.
Oh, is that true?
8 minutes is all you need. 8 minutes.
Yeah.
So, just support.
So watch Who Killed Malcolm X. Watch all 6 episodes of that one.
But pace yourself, because it could be triggering, and so I'm not gonna I would be so irresponsible if I didn't say trigger warning.
If you watch it with your grandmother or grandfather, watch it slowly. You don't wanna.
Well, just even for yourself, because it might be a lot for your own self to intake. Because we've had other people tell us wow, we watched it at this time of day, and we probably should have scaled back.
Yeah. We love Malcolm X, so watch it slowly. If you feel like watching Black AF, that's your prerogative. I'm not gonna judge you or tell you not to watch it. Black creatives deserve you to give them a shot, and I don't know your tastes. Give it an episode. We gave it 2 episodes.
Yeah.
So see how you like it. If you like it, enjoy.
And quite honestly and quite frankly, if watching TV during this season just ain't your thing, because believe it or not, I'm someone who doesn't watch a lot of TV in general. Like,
oh yeah,
this is probably the most television I've watched in the last few years has been during this time, because I've just been doing more reading. And it's not that I haven't watched television shows, but I haven't been, like, I will like watch a show, you feel me, like a show, and it's usually, you know, you feel me? I'm usually watching something we have done, and I'm watching it so I don't, you know, miss the movements. I can be a part of the dialogue, the conversation. You feel me?
I feel you.
But in terms of just a breadth of television, this has probably been the most I've ever watched. Just like stuff. It's particularly stuff that hasn't been created by us. But I'm a big book reader, so you know what? We may even come back and say, what you reading? If you're reading some things, you know, drop it in the comments. If you're reading something, what y'all reading? I'm interested. You know, some of the conversations that I do have with some of my friends when we do talk, it's like, hey, what are you reading? What are you reading? Like, what books are you reading?
A Bible.
Well, you know, I'm definitely reading that. And you want to know something? In this season, I'm reading it with a little bit even more intention than I read it, you know, because I'm a practitioner of, you know, the gospel. Hallelujah. I'm reading it with
tell him, brother.
I'm reading it with a different intention. You know, and I'm reading it a lot slower this time around because I have the time to, I have the energy to. Yeah, so reading the text differently. But yeah, so what are y'all reading? What books are you reading? What are y'all listening to? I decided to kind of reboot a playlist. You know, and some music that I haven't listened to in a while since we've been in quarantine. So I was like, you know what? It's time to just turn on some music. You know, I was washing my hair the other day and I was like, you know what? Let's turn the music on. Let's turn it on.
I feel like that's a lost art. Like, our parents were like the last ones who like really like did everything to like music. And
yeah, you know, and not just spinning to D Nice, which we love. Shout out to D Nice. We love, you know, Club Quarantine. We really do. We really do love Club Quarantine. But we also just like, you know what? Spotify playlist that we've curated.
Spotify is a gift from God.
Playlist that we like to, you know, roll. You know, Apple Music is cool, but I already had Spotify, so I mean, I'm just kind of
Spotify Premium. You know what I mean?
Oh, I mean, that's real. Spotify Premium, and so I got that Spotify Premium Hulu package. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel you. Praise God.
So, you know, just blast some music, enjoy, have a good time, and just let your, you know, just let your mind, like, and your soul just, like, soar. I've been missing that. And so, you know, that music, you know, is something important.
Speaking of music, and speaking of what we're watching, this is my favorite thing to talk about right now.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if you guys watch it, and I don't know if you guys watch it, but, last night there was this battle. So Swiss Beats and Timbaland, they have this series called Versus, where like two producers go head to head and they see who has the best hits, right? So last night was supposed to be a good one, right? It was supposed to be a really good one. It's supposed to be Teddy Riley versus Babyface, right?
We talked about it on the show about how we were anticipating it.
Yeah, and y'all, this thing was. It was, I'm trying not to cuss. It was,
child.
It was a whole mess. Like,
it was a lot.
Yeah, it was. First of all, Teddy Riley got up on there. He had a whole basement Baptist church in there. No social distancing whatsoever.
Why it gotta be Baptist?
He had the whole basement Kojic church in there.
Why it gotta be Kojic?
The basement storefront church in there, and
Just messing with you.
First, he had the whole East Coast in his basement.
Oh, I'll take it.
He had the whole. It's just everybody in his basement. No social distancing whatsoever. He had a person here, a person there, a hype man doing whatever. No one knows what he was doing in the back.
And his Kangol outfit.
And then 10, 15 minutes went by. We still waiting for Babyface. And he's like, yo, we're just waiting for Babyface. Sorry for the delay. And then Babyface is in the comments like, yo, I'm trying to request you. Let's do this. I'm just like, yo. Like, if you don't accept Babyface's request right now. But then he finally got Babyface on. We're like, all right, we can start this thing. Whatever. You guys are old. Let's just start the battle. And then they start the battle. And then there's this weird echo.
Child, that daggone echo.
And then nobody knew where the echo was coming from.
It came from Amazon. Amazon echo.
Shut up. Oh my God. And then like they're trying to play, and then like Teddy Riley was trying to like do this weird thing where like he played the song, which is how it's supposed to go. He's supposed to play a song on speaker, nothing else. And then the next person plays a song for like a minute, 30 seconds, nothing else. But Teddy Riley was like, nah, I'm Teddy. I gotta do my Teddy joint. And then he had a whole band. He had 2 mics. He had a keyboard and the track playing. And then he's wondering he's like, oh, I don't know where the echo's coming from. Like, you have 2 mics. Like, you're taking feedback from 2 places. Babyface's records sounded nice and crisp. And clear. You know, it was nice and smooth. Like smooth like his chin, you know, because he doesn't have big facial hair. So
smooth like his whole face looking like buttered up, lathered, oiled up, just Kenny. Like, oh my Lord, help me, Jesus, Holy Ghost.
That was too many baby face compliments.
Help it, Lord. Help, Lord. Help, Jesus. Help, Holy Ghost. Let me tell you something.
Okay, tell me something.
Come here. First of all, Teddy got his whole studio production on. Now, I'm a child of a producer, okay? My father is a musician, a producer, a songwriter, composer, okay? You got that? Amen. Hallelujah.
Amen.
So I know about home studios, okay? I know about home studio setups, okay? Now, audio is my zhuzh, okay? Okay, you got it? Audio, you heard it? Okay, you heard it. So, let me tell you something about Mr. Teddy Riley, okay?
Tell us.
Let me tell you something.
Okay.
Teddy, Theodore, you have one job. You are a master producer. Wonderful. We will never take away Teddy Riley's great contribution to the history of black music, okay? Let's get that clear. We will never take it away. But Theodore, you had one job, baby. You mean to tell me you got all this equipment and ain't nobody went over a tutorial on how you need to set up a simple broadcast?
He had all this
whole entourage, and ain't nobody told you.
He had all this equipment, all them people down there, a whole family upstairs, and nobody could.
You have a whole platform. Hello? You got a whole platform. Oh, Ashley says, Teddy Riley had a whole Wu-Tang Clan of people, but didn't have one millennium to show him how IG works. Come on, Ashley, say so. Listen, this is what I'm talking about. See, right here. He had no one to tell him how to. All you had to do was go to YouTube, pull up your hits, boo, and then just play them with your phone right here. All you needed was a laptop and a cell phone. All that equipment. And guess what? The sound wasn't right. The feed wasn't right. The camera was wrong. Like, it was just wrong. Yeah. And we were so anticipated. I felt like, what happened to sound checks?
How you a whole producer and ain't have a sound? You got all that equipment, 2 mics, no sound check.
You're a professional. This your job.
Right.
This is what you do. You are a producer. You can't sing.
And then he was getting himself mad because of his own decisions.
And here goes Babyface, right? Kenny. Look at Kenny. Kenny came in here. You know, legendary Kenneth Babyface Edwards, the legend, who, by my estimation, would have took the cake anyway. You know, was just in his humble studio.
He was
in his humble studio.
After fighting the COVID. Valiantly fighting the COVID.
I mean, and just in his studio with his headphones on. Looking like us, right? With headphones on,
so
AirPods.
To prevent feedback. Right, because he knows what he's doing.
And he had a microphone and his cell phone, you know, and he had the wiring hooked up. And he's talking into it, and he says, Teddy, can you hear me? And he's just like, yeah. He's like, okay, Teddy, can you hear me? And then he has it together. The sound is popping. Every time Babyface steps up, it's right.
By every time, we mean like the 2 songs they played, and then they started over and then played the same 2 songs.
I was like, listen, it was 3 songs. Babyface was 3-0, okay? Both times. And so here's the thing. He said, turn your mic down. It's like, can we hear? Oh, we can hear you. He says, I didn't do anything. So that means, Teddy, the problem ain't on Kenny. The problem is you. And the best gem of the night was Tony Braxton, child, who was tweeting away. That was so good.
Oh my Twitter, for live events like that, you need to be on Twitter because Twitter. I had so much fun on Twitter last night.
What did you say on Twitter last night? You had some great things.
Oh, I said a lot. I just felt like it was my civic duty as a stand-up comedian to just spend my evening roasting the heck out of Teddy Riley. I said some things. I took that picture as Teddy. I said, this isn't really a battle of producers. It's a battle of old men trying to figure out technology.
Hello.
Musical geniuses, they are. But, social media savvy, they are not.
They are not.
I said, this is how... The fact that 300,000 people logged in to watch this battle just to watch two empty chairs for an hour tells you just how hard this quarantine is on everybody.
Okay. I quote from Toni Braxton's Twitter.
Oh,
she popped this whole thing off and was like, oh, wow, this is going to be lit, right? She's promoting it. And then she says, Teddy, this echo is killing me. Come on, man. Then she says, now, Teddy, face setup isn't messing up your sound.
I'm crying.
Then she says, y'all gonna have to let me know when my song come on because this is cringe. Then she says, the hype man doesn't know how to fix audio and he doesn't have a mask on either. Teddy, what is going on? Starting over. What? Teddy.
Right.
Please go to her Twitter page because the memes are hilarious. Then she says, are we really starting over? I'm sorry. I gotta make dinner. This is like watching old folks use jitterbug phones.
Yo.
Then she said, Teddy is discombobulated. Oh, and then she's got that great meme of
Spike Lee.
The gif of Spike Lee at the game going, now it's no sound. We gotta wait 7 whole days for this. I know that's right. Kenny, just log out. And then she says, we're having technical difficulties over here. You think? And whose baby is that in the background? Snoop Dogg said, help, y'all. He was in the comments and said, help. She said, I think Adele was right. It's like giving a whale a Tic Tac. Oh, well, it was fun. We really did hear the songs the first time and we still feel the same. I'm a huge Teddy fan. He's a super producer, but I'm biased. I'm done for the night. Love y'all. Woo!
All I know is I had fun on Twitter last night.
Toni Braxton gave me
my God.
so much.
I don't even remember everything I said on Twitter. I just know I said a lot. I know I woke up this morning and I'm in the top 10. If you search Teddy Riley on Twitter right now, my comment is in the top 10 of the Twitter search. That's all I know. That's how much I was going in.
Yeah, you were going in. I said that it was the Fire Fest of face-offs last night.
That's hilarious. That's hilarious.
It was the Fire Fest of face-offs because we were waiting for this moment. Like, we waited 2 weeks for this.
Right.
Like, we waited 2 weeks. And it was like all this anticipation. Like, people got dressed. Like, can you imagine getting dressed, going to the club or to any event, and you just get there and, like, nobody's there? Like, there's no DJ, there's no food, there's no drinks. Like, can you imagine? Like, that's like saying you're going to get bottle service and they give you, like, the little, like, pocket-sized ones that they give you on the airplane.
Right.
Like, what?
And the nerve,
he thought he was going to try to charge us for this.
I didn't know he was going to charge. Nah.
He was. He tried it.
He didn't charge, and I still want my money back. Like, that's crazy. No. He doing too... Like, if that... Teddy Riley's new motto is doing too much. He's the CEO of Doing Too Much Records.
What? Doing Too Much Records. Bro.
Yeah, no, he's the choir director for the Doing Too Much Mass Choir, featured in the Basement Baptist Church.
Why has it got to be a Baptist church?
Okay.
What you got against Baptists?
I ain't got nothing against Baptists.
You better not, because you about to marry one.
I'm just saying, it just rolls off the tongue. It's because, okay. And, it's, he just doing too much. He's like, oh, that, with Teddy Riley's like you know that dude in the when you go out to the club or to a party and they just doing too much and they just ruin the whole function for everybody and now the whole party shut down. That's Teddy Riley.
I'm gonna leave Teddy Riley alone. My daddy knows Teddy Riley, so I'm gonna leave that alone.
Oh, does he have his numbers? He can call him and tell him not to do so much.
I can't answer that. I honestly can't answer that. I can't be like yes and then it's like no. Like I can't answer that. Yeah, I'm gonna leave Teddy Riley alone. You know, Babyface in the '90s deserved better, and this is what we got, y'all.
I mean, my prediction was Babyface was going to win the battle anyway. So as far as I'm concerned, we're concerned, our prediction held up. So,
you know,
even though it was only 3 songs, but
shout out to Swizz Beatz and Timbaland who got online and you know aired that thing out. And you know what? Maybe it's time to call Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis. Let's see what's going on in Minnesota.
Have them go against Babyface.
Oh we oh.
Hey.
Dun 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 dun. Oh we oh. That would be a lot of fun.
That would be a lot of fun.
Yeah, that would be because then they can pull out like the Janet versus Tony battle, like in house, and then they can just pull out like who wrote it better for you know New Edition. They could do one of those.
Ooh yeah.
Yeah, because like they wrote for a lot of the same artists. I mean, the Teddy and Babyface did too. I mean, they both wrote Bobby Records and stuff like that. I mean, so you know. But in either case, it is what it is. And, you know, God will still provide.
If you want to see everything I said on Twitter, at Jamal Rich Comedy.
And if you want to see anything that I said on Twitter, it's at Portionality. And if you want to see anything that we are doing
together
as two, becoming one, follow us over at God's Got Jokes TV. Remember that this will be uploaded over at YouTube, so go subscribe
and like the video on YouTube. Support us. Share it even if you feel like sharing.
Yeah, you see that's all that Teddy Riley tongue. I'm saying tongue tied. Getting tongue tied.
Except that we can actually hear you.
So all of that I just said, yeah, all of that. Right. Go follow us. We're so excited to just keep doing these because we have fun doing stuff together.
Yeah.
And we're so glad that y'all joined us on another Sunday. See y'all next week.
Yeah.
Same time, same place on IG, on Facebook. And so everybody joining us on YouTube for the replay, join us there too. And guess what? We're also going to start doing the after show. Ooh, yeah, the after show. So starting next week, we'll have the after show. And so if you follow me at Portionality on Instagram, or if you follow us at God's Got Jokes TV, you can see more information over at the after show. So we will have the after show. So thanks for joining us.
Yep. See you guys next week. Enjoy, stay safe, cover your face, wash your hands.
Hey, enjoy, stay safe. Wash your hands and cover their face. Enjoy.
Hey.
Be safe.
Hey.
Wash your hands and cover your face. Enjoy. Be safe. Wash your hands and cover your face. Enjoy. Be safe. Wash your hands and cover your face. Enjoy. Be safe. Wash your hands and cover your face. Enjoy. Be safe. Wash your hands and cover your face. Love y'all.